So maybe kind of describe the kind of key features of Quarto and how that fits into this whole data visualization perspective.
Yeah, I mean, Quarto at its heart is really a tool for communication, like particularly scientific and technical communication, because what it allows you to do is integrate like your code and its results with your like thoughts about the results. So you can write text and then to integrate it with your results. And like, of course, like as opposed to like having a Word document where you may be copying and pasting plots in, with Quarto, you end up with this document that is 100% reproducible. That as the data changes, you click a button, it reruns all the code, recombines everything together, and you have this like high fidelity document. And there's like a bunch of cool things about Quarto. Compared to its kind of predecessor, R Markdown, Quarto works really well with Jupyter notebooks as well. So if you've got a Jupyter notebook, which is a fantastic tool for like you as a data scientist and your colleagues who are data scientists, but if you're sharing that with other people, you might not want to share all the details. Quarto will help you turn that into like a polished, it could be a polished PowerPoint presentation, polished PDF, a polished website, a polished book, but something that's really aimed at not just showing like the mechanics, which of course you can show if you want, but the like the thinking behind it, the explaining what's going on with the data.
That's super cool. And I was a big user of R Markdown. I haven't used Quarto yet myself, and it sounds like I need to be, particularly for that element that you just described there of being able to hide things. Like I have a number of times in my corporate life or in my commercial life created Jupyter notebooks in situations where for whatever reason, say a shiny tool wasn't the right thing. There was something about what I needed to be building where it made sense to me to create it in Python in a Jupyter notebook, and then I hand it off to somebody who doesn't program, and they have to see all kinds of things about the notebook that are probably confusing to see because it yeah, and so to be able to hide those things with Quarto sounds really cool.
Yeah, and because Quarto is built on top of Pandoc, you can produce like pretty much any type of output you can imagine, which is really really cool. So like all the books I write today, like they're all written with Quarto. I make a free and open source website that everyone can read for free, and then it also creates a PDF that the publisher gets and turns into a physical book. You know, you can turn it into an EPUB as well. It's just really nice to have that single source that you can then produce multiple versions of.